Chris, yeah, that was a short break. That was a really short break, Chris.
Well, it was my fault. My fault. I'll hold the mic closer than Joey did, by the way.
Yeah.
I was eating pizza. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
I'm still eating pizza. Welcome back, Condors Unleashed, my45bakersfield.com.
Missed the spot.
That gluten-free pizza, I tell you.
It's really good. You don't expect it.
Because you hear
like,
gluten-free, you're like, this is really going to stick.
You're like, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, this is kind of healthy.
Yeah, and then it's like awesome.
And then there's bacon on it. That's why gluten-free is a fat. You can put bacon on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fat-free.
Yes, you can eat
Nobody
bacon.
said it was.
Yeah, it's awesome. Ryan Holt, Kevin Bartle, Condors team president Matthew Riley between us. A lot to get to. Obviously, outdoor classic in the rearview mirror, but let's go kind of chronologically here. As close to today's date. So that would be
backwards chronological.
Backwards chronological because it's easier in my head. So first off was the trip to Edmonton. Correct? Am I wrong? Am I not wrong?
I don't know, but I was up there at one
point. The
point.
trip to Edmonton, Condors staff had a chance to get up there. Your first opportunity to see the whole operation in full swing up there in Edmonton. What'd you think of everything that went on up in Edmonton?
Yeah, I was up there last summer, so I saw the building as it was being built and did a tour, but hadn't been up there since it was opened. And fantastic building. That goes without saying. I think it's the probably the best indoor arena in North America, and they've got every show, concert that's touring is there, and I think they had Garth Brooks like 15 times or something. Just
he's still there. He hasn't left.
Yeah, he moved there, and obviously some great hockey's going on, and we got to see 2 games while we were up there, and it was great to get in with their staff and see their new offices and how they operate, and we were part of a full staff meeting. They had 250 people and introduced us, and we got to talk about some things that were going down in Condors town. So it's really exciting to be part of the Oilers Entertainment Group and this big thing that's going on. And they really value us, not only what we do on the ice, but off the ice. And so it's exciting to be a part of that. And we brought them some nice weather, so they were they were happy to see us for that fact too.
Yeah. And then going further back, you had a chance to go out to the AHL All-Star Classic. Jordan Osterley was there. Again, Osterley's jersey will go up for auction today at Tip of Condor, so come on out. You can win Jordan Osterley's jersey. But in addition to that, you saw one of the newer buildings in our league and got to meet all the league representatives as well, have some meetings there as well. What did you take away from the All-Star Classic?
Well, took a lot away from it. They do a great job in Lehigh Valley, which is in Allentown, Pennsylvania, by the way, about an hour outside of Philadelphia. And do a great job. It was a great event. They do very well. It's a beautiful building. And also, I went over and toured the baseball stadium with their president. So I hadn't been there before to either facility, so I wanted to take advantage of the trip. You fly 7 hours out east. You want to get in as much as you can. So it was good, and it's always good to meet with our league brethren and be in meetings and share ideas and best practices and those things.
Great opportunity there in Allentown. They're tearing all the factories down in Allentown. Anyways,
he loves
I didn't see Billy Joel. we missed each other.
Some people know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, over 50.
You mentioned the building in Lehigh Valley and as well the place in Edmonton, and a lot's happened in not just in sports, in minor league sports and everything, but 2 venues that are really unique, really kind of cutting edge. Can you kind of talk about, for the fans that might not be totally into, looking at new buildings, new venues and everything, kind of what some of the movement is in some of the newer buildings as far as amenities and things?
Sure. Well, what most people are probably familiar with is the scoreboards. You look at it seems every time a new building is built, they now have the biggest scoreboard. I mean,
the one in Edmonton's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. I think it's the biggest of any indoor arena. It's not as big as Dallas Stadium or Cowboy Stadium or whatever that's called. So that's big, and a lot of the just the gathering areas, and to a smaller extent it was in Lehigh Valley, but we have our club room, and that's great. That's one of the greatest places to watch a hockey game. But at Rogers Place in Edmonton, they have like 8 places like that. I mean, really, really cool areas with drink rails and places to be social and those are some things we're looking at here at our building and our arena. We have a beautiful arena. It's 20 years old. It's really held its youth well, I guess. The arena, the staff there does a great job with upkeep and. But to change with the times, there's some things we're looking at to try to create some more social areas. So we're looking into that, and hopefully can bring some of those ideas to fruition in the future. But those would be the 2 biggies that I would say.
Taking a look back now, obviously we're about 2 months away from it, but the Outdoor Classic, the month-long festivities of Winterfest, all the fun that was had, the rain that was had, but got through it. Had a great event, and we talked about being standard bearers in the ECHL, and now a year and a half into the AHL. That event is early on put the Condors on the map in the AHL in terms of being one of the premier organizations in terms of hey, we're over here. We know what we're doing out here in West Coast.
Yeah, and that was one of the things really at in Lehigh Valley at the meetings. I was at the Board of Governors meetings and the league president and some of the other folks made a point to say, what a great job we did out here in Bakersfield and how well received it was by the players, the fans, the officials, anybody. And I mean, the great one.
Wayne loved it.
Lucky Luke. I mean, we can go on and on. And, so all the guys that played here, our team, the alumni, had a great experience, and that's a pretty big deal, in the hockey world, and very satisfying for ourselves. And we, as you guys know, we still get comments, probably on a daily basis. Man, that was awesome.
And can we throw that together again this summer?
Yeah, you guys going to do that
and
again?
Next year, why don't you do this? And then we say, hold on a second.
Okay, we'll see you later.
We get some ideas for next year. Oh, God.
Yeah. So, not doing it next year, Fozzie. And but it was a great event, and the people that were out there know the work that went into it. I mean, it was a year-long plus event, and took every second of that. And thankful for the fans that showed up and experienced it. Some at the game, some at the just the skating beforehand or the youth tournaments or whatever, and everybody had a great time. So, in all seriousness, I mean, we all learned a lot from it, and it was an awesome event for the community. And I think, there's probably some people in the community in hindsight that goes, "Wow, that was awesome." I should have gone, or I didn't realize it was going to be like that. And so I think we would like to do it again at some point.
Tried to tell them.
We did try to tell them.
Repeatedly.
While we're not hosting next year, we are completely open to being the visitors for any outdoor game that you may. If you want to put one on the East Coast, we're open to being the visitors.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
We're fine with being the visitors. We'll show up. We'll show you how to do things. We're not touching anything anymore.
Good point.
Let's get to some upcoming schedule. We got to check it out. So Friday night, we've been telling you about it. Ryan Hamilton, bobblehead giveaway nights. This is one of the cooler bobbleheads we've done. It's got the Outdoor Classic jersey. Condors captain Ryan Hamilton just celebrated 600 games in the American Hockey League. Saturday night, Condors host Stockton. Everyone's favorite superstars are in town. How can you not? Your favorite superstar, Ross?
Oh, my goodness.
Put you right on the spot there.
You did really.
Yeah,
put me on the spot.
see, this is Condors.
I guess I could go with Whale Gretzky.
Yeah, all right.
That would be
that's fine.
Second
the
great
obvious
one to come.
choice.
All right, and again, I told you about it in Holtby's headlines. Go to theahl.com right now. Well, open up a new window first. Don't kick us out. Click on the playoff primer, because that will have. I mean, if you're a nerd and really like to get into this playoff stuff and want to know what's going on, that's where you need to go. You'll see strength of schedule. You'll see games remaining, how many intermissions we have left, how many home games we have. I mean, it's all there on the playoff primer. Just bookmark it. Basically, what you need to know, Texas lost yesterday, so the Condors, by sitting on their couches, actually gained ground. Tucson's 3 points up on the Condors. It's very simple. 22 games left, 3 points up on the Condors. Root for Tucson and Texas to lose the rest of the way. Pretty simple. Now the standings. Now, shout out to Mark Nessia. Mark went 2-1 last week. So
is that the first winning record for a guest picker all season?
It might be. It's been a tough year for guest pickers, so we're hoping Matt Riley can turn things around.
I'm not really sure why I'm second on this list.
It's alphabetical.
If it was, I'd be in first.
It's alphabetical or something. I don't. It's something. It's younger.
Okay.
Age. Youngest to oldest.
Sure.
That'd be it.
All right, so 3 games. Everybody knows the rules. Tucson at Ontario. I have no idea who's picking first. Bartle, why Ontario?
Because they're really good.
Okay.
And Tucson ain't.
I'm going with Matt.
Oh, same reasons.
Same reasons.
Yeah, Tucson.
Matt's a big Darren Arabic guy. We can give it. I'm going Tucson.
As well you should.
Here's why I'm going Tucson. I'm doing the same thing I did last week. If Tucson wins, great. I won Condors Unleashed. If they lose, Condors are even moving up. So either way, I'm winning.
Great strategy.
Yeah, it's a great
Makes
strategy.
no sense whatsoever.
It's perfect sense. Texas is at Stockton. I have no idea who's first. Oh, me, Texas. I never picked Stockton. And to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter who wins this game.
Yeah, I went with the home team. Stockton, they can't keep losing forever.
I as well never pick Stockton
Yeah,
for obvious reasons.
that's a great strategy. Rockford with one of the best logos going. Shout out to Bartle. He designed it.
Yeah. I didn't, but I was there the day it arrived on the fax machine at Rockford Pro Hockey. And I thought, we're going to do what?
Well, yeah, you do that. At San Diego, I think Matt picks first. San Diego, huh?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're good. Barts?
Yeah, I went with the home team as well. That's a long trip for a bunch of kids living in northern Illinois right now. They're going to go hang out on the beach, and you expect them to win a hockey game too?
Probably not going to happen.
That's
Exactly.
like the Ryan Mouginel Vegas model.
Exactly.
They can't possibly win in Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going San Diego, too. I think they're the better team, too. We only have a short amount of time here, but obviously 2 big games this weekend. Ontario on Friday, Stockton on Saturday. All the promotions up on BakersfieldCondors.com. Condors home for a bunch of games in March. It's a long road trip in there, too. You can come out to Texas and come see us, too. So come on
Tip
the
a Condor tonight.
Tip a
Looking
Condor
forward
tonight.
to it.
It's gonna be awesome.
And my favorite future superstar. Can I throw that
Yeah,
one
go
out?
right ahead.
Condor McDavid.
Condor McDavid. Let's put him in there. I like it.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that's Condors team president Matthew Riley. He's Kevin Bartle. I'm Ryan Holtz. We'll see you at the rink this weekend. Our next show is March 21st, so check us out then. But until then, goodbye, everybody.
Have a great day, Alberta.